Y'all, it's your boy Jay Gooley, and I kind of want to talk about The Last of Us right now. I never did talk about The Last of Us 2, and maybe I should have back when that was a thing, but I didn't. So I'm playing through the original now, getting ready for the remake, which comes out in September, and I'm realizing just how much I did love The Last of
Is this
Us. It's
Winston?
so different than the second one. Just look
Man,
at
he used to
this.
be handsome. Bingo.
Look at how much
Want
character
some?
it has. Hell yeah,
Sure.
accept that shit.
Watch out, that's not beer. Please. Oh, oh my god.
So,
My
all the
ears. Disgusting.
divisiveness
Told
of
you.
part two aside,
Should've changed it.
all the stuff with the transgenders and the gayness and stuff, it never bothered me. I mean, they came out with that in this one, the DLC that I'm playing right now, because I'm playing the original and I'm trying to splice this into it like it's a part of the game. And, it doesn't bother me. I like it. I think it's endearing the way that Ellie and Riley kind of kiss and stuff like that. And, I never noticed it. When Riley shows her the Firefly tag, it says Abby on it. Is that where they got that girl's name from? I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking tripping. But, at any rate, none of that shit ever bothered me about the second one. In fact, like my girlfriend always says, I fucking love every game that everybody else hates. If somebody does not like a game, I'm gonna love it. Final Fantasy 13, loved it. Final Fantasy 8, loved it. Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise, so good. I really don't understand why everybody hates all the games that I like, but I did really
Nothing
like The
vintage.
Last of Us Part
I
2.
assumed after Winston died, they took her.
The main problem
Of
I had
course.
with it
She's probably out there terrified.
is it just did not have the character this game has. I mean, when the people talk, you really want to listen, and just everything that goes on, it's just so it really hits you. You know what I mean? And it didn't do that in the second one. The relationship between her and Dina was, I don't know. It didn't get stronger as the game went on, and they just kind of, it never seemed like it was like, you know, they were getting closer throughout the game and stuff. And maybe that's because they already were. But I don't think they ever fucked before they were in the little weed growing place and then they were, smoking the joints and having sex. And I don't think they ever had sex before that, right? The first time she kissed her was at the bigot dance or whatever, right? So, you know,
Ellie, help me lift
I
this.
don't know. I didn't care about their relationship as much. Even this whole part with her and Riley, it seems like there's more
It's fine. I'll go first.
there's more stuff that makes you care about their relationship and them as characters than there
You know
ever
what?
was with her and Dina
How
in the
about we
second
find another
one.
way? Yeah.
So, it wasn't
Hey,
that.
Riley.
And the part two or
You know what?
the
I'll
the
use your remote.
remake of the first one,
See if you can unlock it.
that's it being $70 doesn't really bother me so much. All games are 70 now, I guess, in the new gen. Inflation is a bitch, but it is what it is. I bought Resident Evil 3 back in the day on PlayStation 1. It was
Bella?
$50, and
You see anything?
considering how much prices have gone up, I'd say video games being
Riley?
70 as opposed to 60 is not really a big deal. But, if you don't want The Last of Us and don't support Naughty Dog, then vote with your wallet.
You dick! That's 2 times today!
God, there's just so much about this game that's
How the
so
hell did we
good that
never
the
find
original
this
was
place?
lacking.
Come on, I got the perfect
Now,
map.
the reason that I kind of support what's going on with
Riley,
Naughty Dog
perfect.
and the remake is that it's a ground up remake. You know what I mean? It's not like they just remastered it again.
Ellie,
Like the Mafia remake, they rebuilt it from the ground up and it was worth every penny.
look at this thing.
And I think the remake of this is going to be too. I'm all about seeing it with better graphics. I mean, that's how I want to play the game. Does it suck because every fucking generation they're going to want to keep remaking things? Yeah, it's a bitch because they're that fucking out of ideas, but you know, um I don't know if that has much to do with this. I'm still going to buy it. If they come out with a copy of Bloodborne that, looks better and plays better, I'm going to give them every fucking dollar I can. I would pay up to $300 right now for a fucking better version of Bloodborne. I would, and it is sad, but I would. And then on the next console, they're just gonna do it all over and over again. And yeah, it sucks, but oh well.
Check it out.
I am
Doesn't it sound
excited.
like a
I
movie's made or
saw
something?
on YouTube
Put it on.
what the remake of The Last of Us looks like, and it looks
So
fucking
stupid.
beautiful. Imagine seeing this
Yeah,
with the
that's
PS5 graphics, and
badass.
it's only gonna be for
Now what?
PS5, I think, right? And right now, we don't really have a lot of games that are
Roar.
only PS5.
Really? Fucking roar.
You know, they're making shit for the last generation, and because of that, there it's just things are just never going to be as great as I or we really want them to be. In order for them to be, people are going to have more
There
PS5s,
she
and
is.
you know the
Now
the
what's this
cost is
outfit
going to
supposed to
have
add?
to, you know what they are charging for it,
Man,
and
look
it's
at
gonna have to,
fuck.
justify them making it. So if they make it only for PS5, they're gonna have to be able to get their money back. That's all there is to it. So, I think that since they are going through all the trouble of making The Last of Us remake, that we might as well go ahead and pay for it. But, it probably should only be 60 and it sucks, but there ain't much that we can really do about that. So we can either buy it or not buy it. I'm going to buy it. I would much rather have it be 60, of course. I would much rather pay less for something than more for something, but oh well. So, uh, I think everybody ought to give it a chance. I in the original one,
This stuff?
I never really thought that it would be better
Okay.
if I went prone or something, because there wasn't like high grass or anything to really hide in. Oh, I didn't expect that. I mean, if there were guys in here saying
Belt.
fighting me or something, going prone right here ain't really gonna help. It's just that the area in it doesn't really, it doesn't need that. So I mean, could they add that in? Yeah, but then it wouldn't really be a one-to-one remake, which is I guess what they're trying to do. So they're just making it better like they did with Demon Souls, right? They made a better looking version of Demon Souls. It's like exactly the fucking same. It just looks better. So how are you going to justify that being 70 but not The Last of Us? I think people are just pissed at Naughty Dog after what happened with Part 2, but whatever. I don't really think they added a whole lot of shit to Demon Souls. What the hell did they even add to Demon Souls? Really, what
Hey
did
there,
they
big
add?
guy.
I don't know. It's about the damn same to me. When I played it, I was like, dude, this is exactly like the original, which was cool because I like the original. But, so uh, if you support it, then you should definitely buy a copy. And, I think everybody ought to at least give it a chance first. This day and age, everything leaks before it ever comes out.
Ah, the ruby slippers!
And that kind
What
of
an idiot!
sucks.
Gotcha!
I hate to sound like an old man and say I miss back in the day,
What
but
will we do?
I kind of do, though. I miss
Oh
being able to
man.
be excited about a game and play it when it came out instead of knowing about it and seeing everything about it long before it came out. Just like the leaks with The Last of Us 2, man. I mean, all that shit happened long before the game came out and everybody was mad about it. And I was, stupid me. I'm like, well, I'm still going to buy it the day it comes out because I think it looks dope. And, I did like it. So, vote with your wallet, y'all. And I think we should all be glad that there's more games coming for only the PS5. If you're like me, you're ready for more. Thanks for listening.